Hey everybody, we're back working on my son's Cadillac, and one of the things is the driver's seat is all ripped up. So we went online and we were able to actually buy the bottom piece of upholstery for it. So first thing you got to do is you got to pull the seat out. The seat does have an airbag in it. So what you have to do is you run the electrical seat all the way back, and then it has these weird sized nuts. But don't let that scare you, because you can use a regular 6-point deep socket. You can use a regular 6-point deep socket on it and it fits it fine. Okay, now the back bolts are reverse Torx and they are a E14, so that's not a problem. So what I like to do is you run the seat all the way back, you take the bolt out here, you take the well, actually it's a nut, the nut here and the nut here out, then you roll the seat all the way forward, and then the bolts are here and over here. There. Then after you do that, you disconnect the battery, you let the car sit for 15 minutes to let the airbag system completely drain down. Then right here is the 2 connections for the seat. The yellow is always an airbag connection, so be careful around those. So you unplug the airbag connection and you unplug that, and then the seat came right out through the door, and here we are. So now the next thing we need to do is we need to take this panel off, and they are held on by Phillips screws. So we'll get this panel off. And I don't think there's anything on this side we need to take off at the moment. Nope. So we're going to go ahead and get this panel taken off the Phillips screws, and then we're going to flip the seat up to try to get the cushion off. Alrighty, he's got all 5 Phillips screws out of the power seat control panel, and this was already broken on this car. We just jammed it back in there. So let's get the wire connectors disconnected. So this one here, I do believe you just squeeze that, you unplug it there, and then you can flip this over. Where's that pocket screwdriver? And then you can use a pocket screwdriver to get that up.
Yeah, I'm slowly getting it, but
and there's that. Okay, so that's all off. So that's off out of the way. We're gonna have to get a new switch for you. So let me just tuck those here. So now can you grab the back of the seat and let's lift up and we'll flip it down. Flip it down. Yeah, ready? Up. Bring it toward me. Now flip your end down. Sit your end down.
oh, like this?
Yep. All right, now we have the seat flipped down. So now we're gonna take this whole cushion off of here. And I do believe there's a 13mm bolt here, a 13mm bolt here, and there's probably some more bolts down here. Let's get the cushion off and we'll be back. All right, you have to disconnect this electrical connection, this electrical connection. You take out the 13mm nut here, the 13mm nut here. There's another wire connection right here. You take that out, and then over here where it looks like there should be bolts, those are just little clips. So now we're gonna lift up on the seat cushion, and as you see, that is gonna slide out and that's gonna slide out. Also, the main plug we had to unplug because that goes here. So you kind of have to search around for other wire harnesses that's still connected. So now that we push the seat back, there's a green one here that needs to come apart. There's a black one here that needs to be unplugged. And then over here, there's another sensor here that's got this safety. You got to unplug the safety and then disconnect that. Let us get those rest of the stuff disconnected. I need both hands and we'll come back. Okay, we got the green one and the black one disconnected. This wire harness has to come through. Just remember, it goes in between the seat frame and the outer frame there. Go ahead and lift that up, and there's the seat cover. It is off. So there's the seat bottom that we're going to start taking apart. Now here's another thing I want to tell you all. Be very careful. These stamped steel edges are sharp and they will cut you quite easily. So you need to be very, very careful. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of the seat off of the cart so we can have room to work on this, because we're going to need room to work to push and tug and pull. All right, so now we're going to start peeling this thing apart. Let's see how easy it is. So there's first one. Yeah, this is super sharp, so be careful. All right, so we got those. So now we have those 4 off. We got to get this one off.
Oh, it's like a hook.
See, it's just hooked on. All right, super sharp though. And now we're gonna start. Didn't you get this one already?
I didn't see it.
So then Same thing here. This just lifts up. It pulls off. Be careful. It's sharp. Oh, it is so sharp. Yep. Here, lift right here. Here, right here. Lift up right there. See the plastic piece, and it'll start peeling back. Just go ahead and start, pushing it down. All right, that should be good. Okay, hold on. Let's get it. Okay, now let's flip it over. All right, yeah, now we're gonna work with this. Okay, now here, let's just work it. Just hold on, let me work this up. All right, let me show. Okay. All right. So if you notice, it's kind of bolstered here. All right, and the way it's bolstered is it actually has Velcro. So you need to reach in here and disconnect. See right there, the Velcro? So now we start peeling the Velcro back. And we peel the Velcro back here. All right, and hold on, be careful. You don't want to rip the foam. And then there's Velcro there, and then you keep going on back.
Wait.
Yep, you're getting it. There you go. And there we go. Old seat cushion cover off.
Actually, mine looks pretty good.
All right, see, and actually this is the seat heater connection right there. And that's the seat heater that we don't know if it's any good, but we're not gonna worry about that. All right, so now what we have to do is, that's why they send the new covers like this, so you can start getting them put back together. So I'm gonna start in the center here, and make sure that this is in the center there and start pushing it in. All right, so that's right there. So does that look pretty?
Yeah, it should look
Pretty centered?
pretty centered, yeah.
Where we need to be. Okay, so then we just start pushing down to get the Velcro engaged. Let me take a look. Yeah, that looks actually really good. So then we're gonna pull this over here and start pushing down here to get that Velcro engaged. Okay, help me get the front down.
Oh, look at that. High tech.
All right, so now we got that pretty much on there. So now we're gonna flip it over. And we're gonna start at, let's start at the front first here. Let's figure out how this is supposed to. Okay, wait a minute. We're just, okay, that's, we're gonna have to cut the seat too. That kind of not good. Okay, now see here, this, let me show you, let me get the camera. Okay, so this was sitting like this, but that needs to go on here. So we're gonna have to, this gets wrapped around like this and gets engaged. Same with this, gets wrapped underneath and engaged. Let me see if I can get the side started. Here, push your hand here. Push down on it. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. Now, actually, the front wasn't put in. It probably had popped. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get this back in or not. All right, let up, let's see. let's flip this around this way and let me get this side started here. All right, start pushing down on this one again. So you can see right here, I was able to start getting this side here in, and now we'll start. Okay, first, before we do anything, let's flip it up and just take a peek at it, see how it looks. Oh, it's looking, here, hold it, you got it?
Yeah.
See, it's looking pretty good. All right.
Yeah, it looks good.
So now we just need to get this flipped around here.
Yeah, this might be a little tricky.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. All right, we're gonna need both hands here, but I'll go ahead and put you all back in the stand and you all can watch as we try to get this thing in. All right, same thing, kind of give me a push down. There. I'm gonna go and tuck this under a little bit.
And bump the camera.
It's still there.
Video to remember either.
Y'all just jealous.
Nope.
Yeah, you're just jealous.
Yeah, Sean did that across street on his Suburban.
Did he?
It's always driver's side wears off, getting in and out.
All right, let's.
What about these?
What about those? Yeah, I know. That's
go
next.
here.
That's
Go here.
that's part of the next thing.
Yeah, you go all the way up across like this here.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah, like
don't
that.
cut yourself. Just be careful.
Yeah, that frame is very
Super sharp. Yep. Pull on it. Oh, wait a minute. Stop. Get that one. No, wait a minute. Is this supposed to be like that? I think that's supposed to be like that. All right, there's those two. Okay, so now you got is the back here over. Now
Well,
it is.
now it is, yeah.
And now pull. There we go. It's got it. All right, we got it all rolled over. It's a little funky here, but that's okay. We're not professionals. All right, let's flip it over, take a look. Hey, look at that. Looking pretty good.
Look at that, look like brand new again.
Looks like brand new again. It's got a little funky monkey thing going on here. We're gonna pop this back off and see if we can get this straightened out. But there you go. Now all we have to do is we're gonna check out that one piece that's funky monkey. Hold the seat, you got it? So this slides back in here and here. Then you got a nut here and a nut here, and then you have all the electrical connections. All right, and then also on this side here, we're gonna have to, I hate doing it, but you have to cut this open so you can put the controls back in for the seat. So we'll just slice it very minimal and try to roll it in and plug that back in. All right, everybody, we're gonna leave it at this. We're gonna get this put back together, and I'll come back to show you the finished product. All right, we got the bottom seat cushion back on. This top piece is dirty, and you can see how much lighter this color is from this color. We're going to go ahead and clean this. Actually, this seat back doesn't look like it's going to be long for the world either. But anyway, at least the bottom cushion is good now. You know, once he sits on it, it'll move back in and get a little bit better. But anyway, we went from this old and tired to a much better, more comfortable new upholstery on the seat bottom. All right, everybody, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. All we have to do now is put it back in, plug the electrical connections back in, and bolt the seat down, and we'll be done. All right, everybody, I'm gonna leave it at this. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. You can always do that in that corner. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my automotive videos.